you know, all of us know that when spring comes, no city, even our own, looks good after a long winter. The snow is black as it's melting. We see what the snow's been covering up, and so on. And there's cigarette butts, and there's all kinds of litter that are on the streets. And it's why every year, over many years, and I participated in it many years as a private citizen, we have a Clean Toronto Together campaign. And it involves, the best thing about it is it involves tens of thousands of Torontonians coming out to do something and to make a statement saying that they want to have a really clean city. And I think it also demonstrates that nobody is above picking up litter and trash off our streets. Now, this morning, I went out for literally a total of 15 minutes. I walked from the subway station over here as I do every morning, but I had this bag with me. And then I went out for 5 more minutes after I got here this morning, and that is what I found in a total of 15 minutes just on the streets and on the sidewalks. You can see what's in here. There's pop cans. I think that may be, no, it's not a beer can, it's some other thing. There's coffee cups, there's papers, there's chocolate wrappers, the works. And I don't know why people litter in this way in our city, because to me there's no excuse for it, but the bottom line is it happens. And it's a good reminder that we've got to change our habits. We've got to convince our fellow citizens to change their habits so that we can get back to what people in Toronto are used to over many years, and that is a clean city. Toronto is still relatively clean, but it is not as clean as it should be. And I think we have to make sure we reinforce the fact that keeping it clean is a shared responsibility. Throw your trash, please, ladies and gentlemen, including visitors, but those who live here especially. Throw your trash into one of the many garbage cans provided on the streets and on the sidewalks by the city. If you see trash on the ground, pick it up and put it into one of those cans. I mean, sometimes I pick stuff up, put it in my pocket. That can lead to a bit of a surprise later, but you get it off the streets and you can put it somewhere where it belongs. And for our part, I've acknowledged before, starting this spring and summer, we have to do better at clearing out those garbage cans faster and more frequently so they don't overflow onto the streets, because that is disgusting as well. Now, the Clean Toronto Together campaign is on the weekend of April 17th, 18th, and 19th. And so today is the launch so that we can make sure as many Torontonians, businesses, individuals, and groups get involved in this as we possibly can. On Friday the 17th, the organization already has 270 schools and more than 90,000 students taking part in cleaning up the city, as well as 65 businesses and 2,000 employees at the least. On that weekend, across the city, we already have 171 events planned with 5,000 participants, but we need many more people to sign up and to clean up. The city is not looking its best. I think things have gone downhill in the last 5 years if you look at how clean the city is or is not. And this year, 2015, with Pan Am and a bunch of other things, we are on international show. That's not a reason by itself to do it. We should be doing it because we're proud of our city and because we live here. But for our own sake and for the sake of our visitors before they arrive, we've got to get the city cleaned up. I want to take a minute before I conclude to thank the corporate sponsors who stepped up and supported the Clean Toronto Together program. Toronto is very fortunate to have businesses as well as many people who care about cleaning the city up and having clean communities. Our city should be much cleaner. We can do better, and this is everybody's job. And it's time to get on with it. And that starts next weekend, if not sooner. I know we can do better than this. Let's do it. Thank you very much.